Gemini, what's going on with you? I hope you are doing lovely. We meet again. Hopefully under better conditions this time. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with you. This is your weekly reading from the 1st to the 7th of December, ladies and gents. How are the Geminis doing? I just took a bite out of an almond Snicker. Wow. My taste buds are just gushing right now. I had to put the damn chocolate over there because I would have just been devouring it. I would not have been doing your reading, okay? So, you got my undivided attention. Let's get to it. What's going on here? What's your story here? What's your story? What is the overview of what Geminis are dealing with in their romantic love life? 3 of coins. Forward movement, ladies and gents. A desire to see eye to eye, cooperate, work together as a team. So it seems somebody is wanting to work on a relationship. 7 of coins. However, it can feel a bit dull. It can feel a bit as if there's a necessity for change, okay? Things don't seem to be growing. They don't seem to be growing. Okay, tell me more. What is Gemini dealing with here? Oh, fuck. It gets worse. It seems like someone here is disappointed. Someone here is absolutely depressed. They're looking at a situation as if it's come to a loss. And there's just this really defeating energy. However, there's a surprise. You see, while someone is engrossed in sadness, depression, looking at what's been lost, what they aren't seeing is the Wheel of Fortune. What is the Wheel of Fortune? What is the Wheel of Fortune? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? The 10 of Cups. The fuck? There's love here in the future. We need to make sense of all this shit, okay? I know I'm skipping beats and you're like, what the fuck? We went from an atrocity to love? Yes, ladies and gents. Yes, indeed. It's gonna take some time though. That's what I'm seeing here. It's gonna take some time. Who is Gemini dealing with? It could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but the Knight of Coins insinuates that the future is headed towards this way where there will be love. All right? Who's Gemini dealing with? The 2 of Cups, someone here that you have heavy emotions for, someone here that you want to build a relationship with, someone here that you want to see eye to eye with. This, in fact, may be mutual. Tell me more about this person here. The 8 of Swords, there is an element of stress surrounding this connection, I must say. Something stresses you out about this. There's a lot of self-imposed negative thoughts on your end when it comes to this connection. The Strength card. Could be a Leo. Nevertheless, it's a challenging relationship to say the least. It's not something that is flowing easily and smoothly or anything of that sort. It's quite frictional, as a matter of fact. This lovey-dovey shit I see in the Wheel of Fortune, and we already know the Wheel of Fortune can insinuate divine timing. When is divine timing? Well, when are the fucking people in the relationship gonna grow into being the right individuals? That is the right timing. So when is it? When are you going to do the work, Gemini? Look at it. Speaking of which, the Empress. From the pre-Empress to the Empress. Some of y'all need to go on a journey of self-mastery. Focus on your independence. Focus on your own groundedness. All right? Your independence. That's what the 9 of Coins insinuates. Independence. This reversed is codependent. You needing others. So it's time to create a reality for yourself, that is. Yelling on top of the mountain. Abundance. What is your energy towards this individual? What is your energy towards whomever it is that you are dealing with, Gemini? Who's significant in Gemini's romantic love life during this time from the 1st to the 7th? And what is Gemini's energy? I don't seem like you're talking much, ladies and gents. You may be giving someone here the silent treatment. All right, holding back communication is what it looks like to me. Kind of just going with the flow. You're just sitting there, really not taking decisive action. You're just keeping to yourself and allowing things to flow as they will. Ooh, you're living this shit out in the cold. Gemini is starving someone. Gemini is starving a relationship. Tell me more. Oh, you're bummed. You're sad about this shit, Gemini. What is your energy towards this individual, Gemini? The moon and the fucking devil and the 10 of Wands. I get this element of you suppressing this shit. I feel that you're quite burdened when it comes to this, and you're not healing from this. Let me tell you, this is a fucking problem, Gemini. You may say, you know what, fuck this individual. I never want to look back. I ain't going. That's fine and all. But you have to heal, though. You're not letting this individual go, okay? You are harboring a fucking, I'm trying to find the words, ladies and gents. You are harboring infestation. You can say that, an infestation of negativity. It's going to spread to so many different departments of your life. This is going to put you under stress. This is going to, I don't even want to start even unraveling this shit, ladies and gents. The moon energy and the devil, we could dive into fucking deep buried insecurities that are just gonna, you want to do something about this energy, Gemini, all right? I understand you're not necessarily communicating with this individual, but you are fucking brewing a poisonous formula within yourself, okay? A poisonous fucking syrup. What the fuck? All right, let's keep looking. Fuck it. Tell me some more. I'm going to get advice for you. We're going to get into it. But hold on, let's look at this shit. Tell me more about Gemini's energy towards the person that they are dealing with. The Knight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We got a lot of Leo energy here. What is your energy towards this? You don't trust this individual, do you? I don't feel that you trust this person. The Fool. But this is Aries energy. Let's clarify this. Why is the Fool here? What about Gemini's energy? What do they want to do here? Eight of Swords. You're real apprehensive to take any action. You're just stuck, Gemini. I don't see you moving away, nor do I see you moving on or moving toward. What's with the Fool? What does Gemini deeply want here? What do they want? What is this new beginning? The Emperor. Some of y'all are trying to take a leap of faith here towards an Aries, for sure. Nevertheless, I feel that you're wanting a new beginning with somebody here. I feel that you're wanting to move toward somebody here. All right? But you seem to be all up in your head regarding this. You stress yourself out. You make up all these negative assumptions. This is the thing about the Eight of Swords energy, ladies and gents. It's like when you're sitting there and you're thinking about something negative, and then you're just aggrandizing it. You're adding details to it. You're throwing this in there, and then you're just creating this fucking narrative here in your head that is making you feel like shit. A lot of it is inaccurate, and you're spending all this time, and you're continuously reinforcing this emotional impression or attachment that you have within you, and it's just a reoccurring pattern. And that's when we see the devil. That's when it becomes an obsession. That's when it becomes a habitual habit, right? A habitual pattern, behavioral pattern. Man, I just did a reading for you. I said y'all are addicted to somebody. Straight up, ladies and gents. What you got going on here, ladies and gents? What kind of crack house we got going on here? What is this individual's energy towards? Hold on, I ain't done with Gemini. What's with the moon? Why is the moon here for Gemini? The Ace of Swords, because you have no fucking clarity. How can you get clarity? The Temperance, be patient with yourself, okay? Try to look at things from different angles. Try to, above all, find emotional stability and mental stability, ladies and gents. You got to balance your thoughts out with your emotions. That's the way you're going to get clarity. Okay, and as I just expressed, if you're continuously making all these assumptions and falling into this mentally tumultuous and restless, mental, fucking atrocious energy, you're not going to get the clarity you want. This is exactly what I was talking about. Literally. Next time I'm just, instead of running around in circles with words, I'm just going to show you the illustrations and let you read yourself. All right? And when I do that, pay attention to the emotions and to the thoughts that arise, because that's your unconscious protruding. You see, these symbols bring forth my unconscious, right? Brings forth my unconscious in a flash, and I'm making a massive assessment of all these different symbols that I got laid out, and intuitively, I'm just putting together what feels right. Nevertheless, what's going on here with the person? Well, what's going on here with the person that Gemini is dealing with? We're having way too much fun, Gemini. All right, I already know how a party with you would end up. We would lose track of time. That is certain. Let's see, what's going on here? What is going on here with the person that Gemini is dealing with? What's going on, Gemini? Who are you dealing with? What is this person's energy towards you? The Judgment. You dropped the bomb on me, baby. I don't know. The Judgment is a positive omen. This isn't something. It's fucking negative. Yeah, they're being judgmental. Okay, buddy. We're gonna see what exactly they're coming to realize. But I do see this person very contemplative, very negatively contemplative. Okay, it's like, I feel like it's taking this individual some time to look at things in a much more positive way. But they're moving towards that. You know, now that I'm seeing this develop, I do see this person changing their perspective for something better. The Ace of Cups, they're going to want to connect with you. They don't want to connect with you, this individual. Look at this. The Four of Cups is all about negative contemplation, right? This individual is just reminiscing on all the bullshit that happened here. But behind them, there's this cup, right? And this cup are these cups, right? New opportunities, new insights, etc. Well, that's what's coming to fruition for this individual with the Judgment. What the Judgment insinuates is having this reflection and boom, coming to the point of realization, coming to that epiphany moment of awakening, of boom, I see clearly now that the rain has gone. All right? And I feel like that's what's going to compel some sort of renewal within this individual. This can most certainly insinuate action. The Ace of Cups insinuates a renewal within emotional state. So someone here is feeling different about you. Someone here is, let's see. What is this Ace of Cups and how does it relate to their energy towards Gemini? The Queen of Coins, Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and the Knight of Coins. There you go. Somebody here wants to fucking reconcile. Six of Cups is the energy of the past returning. Okay? Somebody here, I feel, is going to want to reconnect with you, Gemini. That's what I'm getting here. All right, so here you are having a fucking mental breakdown. Little do you know, Peter Pan is about to emerge from thin air. Who knows? We'll see. We will be looking into this individual's actions in the extended. Let me get one more card, ladies and gents, because I want to get some more insight here. Okay, so they're going to want to repair this. Yeah, they want to shine light on this shit again, ladies and gents. This person wants to repair this and have a new beginning. We got triple aces out. We got triple aces, Ace of Wands. Looks like the camera's about to die. So if it abruptly cuts off, I'll see you in the extended. The link is in the description. All right. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to end this here. We're going to continue to expand. Well, I'm going to look into this individual's energy. They clearly want to come forward. All right. They clearly want to come forward and have some sort of fresh start after some contemplation here. Oh, look at the sun's coming out. Damn. All right, ladies and gents, that's you cute. Look, the extended is linked in the description. If you want access to all the extended readings for a discounted price, take a look at the second link. Remember what I said, that there's going to be a relationship in this situation in divine timing. I'm curious to see how this is going to unfold for you. I'll see you there. I'll see you around. I'll see you next time.